All right, so let's, meanwhile, elsewhere in the world, Canaan parents cited transgender people in threat against school, court documents show. Shane Gobiel allegedly threatened Canaan schools on Monday, photo via Canaan schools Facebook. Shane Gobiel threatened to show up and kill somebody at the Canaan schools if his child, a student in the district, was approached by a transgender person or drag queen at school. So if there's any, like, what does approached by, like, mean? Like a trans kid is like sitting next to them at lunch and say, hey, can I sit here? Oh, they're going to go in and kill someone. Now, I have a question. Have you ever heard of a transgender person threatening a school? If a cisgender person sits next to me at lunch class, I'm going to go in there and kill someone? Have you ever heard that? No, you haven't. But yet, there's been literally thousands of these stories of right-wingers threatening to kill people over trans people existing. Jesus Christ. Gobiel made the threat Monday at a New Hampshire store in the presence of two Canaan school students, ages 16 and 17, and later repeated it to Vermont State Police officers. Don't take what I said as a threat. Take it as a promise, Gobiel later told a responding Vermont State Police trooper, according to court documents. The Canaan schools, which include two separate buildings, an elementary school and a high school that share a campus, serve about 180 students. Both schools were closed Tuesday and Wednesday in response to the alleged threat. This is, again, there was an entire town in Wisconsin, a small town in Wisconsin. They ended the school year early because of bomb threats, because a transgender person was bullied, and they were investigating the bullying. So they literally had to close school like 2 weeks before they let out because people would call in bomb threats over the trannies. And not only that, but they threatened to bomb the Memorial Day parade. So the whole town had to cancel all their parades. Now, again, flip the script. Have you ever heard of a transgender person saying, oh, there's a cis person in my classroom, so I want to bomb the school now? Oh, I was bullying a cis person for being cisgender, and now they're investigating me. I'm going to blow up the school. Have you ever heard that? No. But you've heard cis people talk about, oh, trans people exist, blow up the school. Oh, trans people exist, I'm going to go there and shoot someone. It's insane. These people are crazy. They're crazy. I don't know what to tell you. They're Nazis. It's that simple. They are just Nazis. It's that fucking simple. Charged with harassment on Tuesday. Gobiel was released on conditions Wednesday following his arraignment in a New Hampshire court in Vermont, Essex County state. I guess they're on the border of these states. And that's causing like some, jurisdictional mess. Vince Aluzzi sought and was granted an extreme risk protection order, which prohibits Gobiel from purchasing or possessing dangerous weapons for at least 6 months. 6 months, that's it. So, on the 7th month, they're going to go buy a gun and then kill someone. And then we're going to read in a story, oh, they made threats 6 months ago. Then they got off their, probation on guns. And then they killed. This is all the stories we always see. Of oh, this person, like the Uvalde shooter. Oh, this person threatened to kill people several times. Threatened to do a school shooting several times. It was well documented in the school. Everyone knew about it. And then he bought the gun and then did a school shooting. So it's like the Oxford school shooter, right? He was doing the same thing. Yeah, I want to shoot everyone. I want to go here and kill people. No one did anything. And then what did he do? He stole his parents' guns and went to go kill people, right? That's what they do. So, okay, 6 months. That's great. That's great. Though police searched Gobiel's residence and found no weapons, he told officers he intended to exercise his right to own firearms and stated that he wished to purchase an AK-47 assault rifle at some point, according to court documents. The documents state that Gobiel was previously convicted on a felony charge for second-degree assault in March 2015. Gobiel was also cited for trespassing on Canaan school property within the last week after he allegedly harassed students, parents, and staff regarding mask recommendations. So not only the same guy that wants to murder transgender people also doesn't like masks. It's almost like these people have no original thoughts. And they just do whatever Fox News tells them. They just do whatever Tucker Carlson tells them. Whatever is the outrage of the week for the Republican media. Oh, one day it's masks. The next day it's gas prices. Now it's transgender people. And they march in lockstep like the good little zombies that they are. They have no unique thoughts. They have no critical thinking skills. They have no actual personality. Their entire personality is consumed by hatred of the other and whatever the big daddy on television tells them to do. The threats allegedly occurred Monday at Sullivan's store, a grocery store located in Stewartstown, New Hampshire. According to court documents that cite visual and audio footage of the interaction, Gobiel was speaking with 2 students in the store about the school's dress code. Why is this guy, like, walking up to random kids, by the way? Like, he's, like, walking up to random kids. Like, hey. Like, you know, like the fucking creepy guy that, like, hangs outside the high school, like, trying to date high school girls. Like, you know, like, hey. Yes, isn't it weird? There's a lot of stuff going on in school. You wanna come back to my place and talk about how much we hate transgender people? And then the kids are like, right? Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? What are they do? Why are you, like, walking up to random school children and going like, hey, I'm gonna murder someone at your school if there's a drag queen? Like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers are insane. They're crazy, man. What the fuck? The school's changing, Gobiel said, according to a Vermont State Police affidavit. Before you know it, there's going to be a drag queen show, and you know what? I'm probably going to show up and kill somebody. A lot of bodies. Like, what the? So, all right, let's get this straight. Teaching kids that gay people and transgender people exist, that's grooming? But walking up to random children and saying you're going to commit a school shooting, that's just fine? That's just fine. That's A-okay. A-okay. A gay person being alive? Oh, they're a groomer. A transgender person literally just breathing oxygen on planet Earth? Groomer. Someone walking up to random children and saying they're going to murder people at their school? Oh, that's not a groomer. No. That's great. He's a totally normal member of society. And then you got people that defend this shit. They go like, yeah. Transgender people's drinking waters and eating food in front of me. I can't believe it. I'm gonna go kill people. Like, it's the same shit that they did with segregation. It's the same fucking shit that they did with segregation. When there was desegregating and schools started to have black kids and white kids in the same class, you had white parents say, if there's a black kid in my class, in my son's classroom, my daughter's classroom, whatever, I'm going to go and kill people. And they did. There was a lot of mass lynchings of black people, parents and students, because of desegregation. So when a right-winger tells you they're going to kill someone, historically speaking, they probably will. And again, you got people going out there and going like, yes, the right-wingers should say that they're going to kill people, and they should do it. Because black people existing, they're evil, they're slime. And the Jewish people existing, evil. We got to clean up the streets from the plague of Jews. Transgender people breathing oxygen. Oh, the groomers. Woo! Muslims just existing. Oh, they're going to blow up our school. They're going to blow up our town. Oh! These motherfuckers are ridiculous. They're fucking ridiculous. So when these motherfuckers threaten to kill people, you should probably take them seriously. You understand, he said. If you guys ever do that to Kanan, you guys. Like, he's talking to random kids. Like, he's not talking to, like, the principal or someone on the school board. Like, he's talking to a random 16-year-old at a grocery store. If you ever get a drag queen at school, I'm gonna go kill everyone. You think that 16-year-old's in charge of, like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, that's just weird. That's weird shit. That's creepy fucking shit. When Vermont State Police made contact with Gobiel, he allegedly reiterated, if there's ever going to be a transgender, again, these people are just not literate. Transgender is an adjective. A transgender is not English. That's like saying, oh, I'm going to eat a spicy. A spicy what? No, I'm just eating a spicy. What? I want to sit on a red. A red chair? A red... No, just a red. Like, again, they don't know English. A transgender drag queens and bring it right here in my daughter's face. I'm going to have a big problem with that. If anybody comes near my daughter with a fucking dick and fucking pantyhose, I'll kill him. He says this to cops. Like, the police come to his house, and he says he's going to kill transgender people for existing. To the cops. They're proud of it. They have no shame in advocating for their neo-Nazi ideology. Vermont State Police troopers said in their report that they advised Gobiel multiple times that his statements were concerning to the students, teachers, and parents of children who attend the school. Gobiel advised that he did not care and he would say whatever he wants as it was his right to do so. Following the threat, Canaan schools shut down their high school and elementary school. According to New Hampshire State Police arrest warrant, the school had previously served Gobiel 2 separate notice against trespass forms. Why is this guy, before him threatening to kill people over trans people just existing, he's like walking into the school grounds? Like, bro, you're like in your 30s or 40s. What the fuck are you doing at the school? Why are you like breaking into the school of like children and like harassing them? Like, what? That's weird. But again, trans people existing, they're groomers. People trespassing on school grounds several times, they're not groomers. They're fine. They're upstanding members of society. I see nothing wrong. Oh yeah, they're just breaking into the school to spy on kids and then like walk up to them at grocery stores. That's not a groomer. But a trans person just walking down the street, that groomer. Like, these people, again, they don't care about facts. They don't care about logic. The only thing they care about is carrying out their neo-Nazi ideology. That's it. They're Nazis. It's that simple. You don't have to like do a bunch of fucking like, jump rope tricks to tie yourself into a knot to call someone a fascist. What is the core fundamental ideology of fascism? More for me and my people and literally exterminate the rest of the people? That's fascism. It's that simple. It's what the Nazis did. It's what the slavers did. It's what the kings did. And it's what people are still doing. Because that ideology has always existed. And probably until we do something severe with how we orchestrate society, it always will exist. Because the people that aren't Nazis, they don't give a shit about opposing Nazis. So you have Nazis that want to kill everyone that's a minority. And then everyone else that's not a minority that doesn't agree with that, they just don't give a shit. And then the minority group is like, can we have something done about this? Can we like get some protections? And then the group is like, why are you whining? Oh, you think they really want to kill you? Pfft, don't take them so seriously. And then, of course, more murder, more hate crimes, more assassinations. And then the group in the middle is like, oh, pfft, what are you, crazy? They don't give a shit. These people are insane. Gobiel allegedly confronted a mother and 2 students for wearing masks on 2 separate occasions. So he's going to the school and walking up to children. You gotta take that mask off! Goddamn coronavirus! Goddamn the pandemic! Oh, the scam! Like, bro, why are you walking up to kids at school? What are you doing? This guy is like, if anyone's on the list of who's a groomer, it's the guy that has, on several occasions, trespassed on school grounds and walks up to children. That's a groomer. That's a freak show. You gotta get this motherfucker like 50 miles away from any school. It's insane. Charged with harassment. Yeah, threatening to kill people. That's just harassment. Okay. Our world. Holy fucking shit, man. And nothing will be done. The Nazis will probably win. Because the people in the middle don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. At all.